Good morning, everybody. Kind of excited that it's getting a little cooler. So we're gonna work on the breath. This cooler air, the body really kind of softens and opens. A lot of inflammation will decrease, and we can become more strong in our breath. So we're gonna do something called alternate nose breathing in a little bit, but first we're going to start out just kind of doing what we did last time, rubbing our earlobes, just getting some sensation going in the ears and the head, rubbing, kind of softly tugging at the earlobes. Just breathing deep in through the nostrils, maybe out through the mouth. So let it out with a sigh, a little bit of sound. Then we'll start rubbing the cartilage of the ears, the outer architecture. Just bringing some warmth. Good. Maybe tugging the ears, pulling them away from the head, wiggling them. Yeah. Pulling the earlobes down, good. Taking this flat part of the knuckles, we're going to start massaging the side of the face and the jaw. Relaxing the jaw joint, the tongue, coming around the front of the mouth, and the cheeks, and the temples of the head, over the forehead and the eyebrows. And taking our fingertips, massaging the scalp. Taking another deep breath into the head, out through the mouth. Good. And taking the soft fists, and we're just going to comb the neck muscles. Making sure you breathe, allowing this tension just move out on the exhale. Feeling the neck soften, shoulders relax and drop down the back. Good. We're going to take those soft fists and kind of using these knuckle points here or this flat part and just kind of softly patting on the chest. Now along the sternum. Good. Take the hands behind the back, start patting the shoulders. Good. And then just another soft fist, not too hard, just something soft, and just patting the arm. Let the arm relax, taking a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Then I do what, it's like grabbing the hand and you kind of twist the skin. Not too hard, but you're gonna wanna feel the sensation, kind of wakes the skin up. So we're just kind of twisting it. See how my skin twists when I do that? Just letting the hand slide along. Not so much a grip that we can't move the hand around the arm. And then we'll start with the other hand, a loose fist, and start tapping that arm. Again, breathing deep into the nose. Let it out slowly through the mouth. Good. And then twisting. So you want to feel the skin twisting over the muscle, loosening the fascia. The fascia in our body is kind of like pantyhose over the muscle as a netting that kind of moves and keeps our joints and our muscles together, and it has this liquid quality to it. It keeps our joints loose and limber. And that can get very tight when we get nervous and anxious and our body kind of tenses up. Our netting of our fascia will also tense up as our muscles tense because they want to hold those muscles in place. Kind of loosening that tissue between the skin and the muscles, really good for our nervous system. We can also rub the chest. We're going to rub the ribs and the belly. And then taking the backs of your hands, right here, right about here, right above your waist, where you feel these bony points. We're gonna hit there. That's where your kidneys are. Oh, we store a lot of emotion in the kidneys. So we're just gonna softly tap them, let them relax and release. Stop gripping. Take a deep breath into the kidneys, out through the mouth. Very nice. Take those soft fists again, and we can do both legs at one time. I'm gonna start going over the thighs with our soft fist. And come down to the calves. Other calf. I'm just kind of hitting it both sides. Good. And now it's tapping the feet on the floor. Take a deep inhale, raise the shoulders up to your ears and squeeze, squeeze, and exhale. 2 more like that. Inhaling, shoulders up to the ears. Sip in more air than you think you can. Hold it and let it go. 1 more time. Inhale, squeezing the shoulders up to the ears. Soften the neck and the jaw. Deep inhale and let it go. Cool. We're going to do our neck stretches. We're going to take the chin, sitting up straight. When we're sitting straight, our spine doesn't necessarily have to be straight because our spine actually has a couple of curves in it. And how we want to sit is thinking about our shoulders being above our hips and then our ears above our shoulders. So these are the points we want to line up: hips, shoulders, and ears. So you can sit here for a moment, reaching up to the ceiling through the top of the head, reaching down through the ground, through the tailbone. And that's the spine lengthening through, reaching down, and also reaching up, creating that traction. Breathing into the spine, feeling the discs soften and lengthen, separating. Exhaling, slowly belly button towards spine. Soften the breath and just reach towards the sky with the head and into the earth with your tailbone. Relax the ribs and the shoulders. Now sense where your hips are in your seat. Maybe rock a little side to side, front and back, finding that center line. You can even go in circles and then slowly make those circles smaller till you find that middle point. And go the other way with those circles, so starting larger, slowly making smaller circles until it feels like you're not circling anymore. And that's going to be your midline. So feeling where the hips are, notice where the shoulders are in space. You can take your hands, place them on your shoulders if you want. Then rock a little side to side, feel those hips. Now bring those shoulders right above where you felt your hips. You rock your hips again if you need to check again. Just imagine creating a wall with the hips and the shoulders. Now we're going to add the ears. Feeling the ears floating over the shoulders. Move the chin back and forward. Tilting the head side to side, just finding that middle point where the ears are floating over the shoulders. Good. Just breathe here for a moment, soften into this pose. In yoga, we want to soften to allow the breath to move into every position. So when we're trying to hold a position, that gets us cut off from the breath. So imagine softening into the position, allow the position to hold you. If there's any way you can make it more fun, just sitting here reaching towards the ground, reaching towards the sky, add that little bit of fun or imagination. Maybe you're reaching up to the sky towards some rainbow. You're reaching down into the ground for the pot of gold. Whatever pleases you. Taking another deep inhale through the nose, gonna exhale through the mouth. And just relax, rock a little side to side. Imagine feeling that plumb line going from the tailbone up through the body and out through the top of the head. Now we're going to practice that breath I told you about, the alternate nose breathing. Oh, we were going to do our neck rolls. I got caught up in that. Let's do our neck rolls real quick. So sitting up straight, feeling the hips in your seat, shoulders floating above the hips, ears floating above the shoulders. You're going to drop the chin towards the chest and slowly take the nose over to the right shoulder. It's like you're drawing a line over to the shoulder. And trace that line back to where you started, chin towards the chest. And inhale, drawing that line to the left. And you exhale, soften the shoulders, let the nose come back to center. One more time to the right. Nose draws over towards the right shoulder. As you exhale, nose drops back, chin to chest. On your next inhale, nose goes towards the left shoulder. As you exhale, nose comes down, chin towards the chest. Next inhale, nose rises slowly, head comes up. Okay. So in our body, we have two different energies. We have our masculine energy, which is a very assertive energy. It is the tension in our body, and if we didn't have tension in our body, we wouldn't be able to sit up straight. We would have no muscle tension, we wouldn't be able to function. And the feminine energy, which is the left side of our body, and masculine is our right side, the feminine energy is very relaxed. And it's a wonderful energy, but we can't live just in feminine energy because we wouldn't be able to move. And we can't live just in masculine energy because we wouldn't be able to breathe. In order to breathe, our body has to soften and open to the air. We don't pull air into us. It comes into us and our bodies open and allow it in. So think about that on your next breath, that you're not so much pulling breath into you, but softening inside to allow the breath to move in. And so trying to balance these two sides, our masculine and our feminine sides, we can do that with the breath. Even you know about right brain and left brain they're each side of our brain is used for different types of thinking, and that connects to the masculine and feminine, but it switches sides over in the brain. So we're going to use the breath to massage both sides of the brain by switching the breath through each nostril. So we're going to start by taking our thumb and covering our right nostril. Sitting up straight, we'll inhale, hold the breath, and then switch to holding the left nostril and exhale through the right nostril. It's a little tricky, but you'll get used to it. The way I like to hold my fingers on my head is I place my middle finger right in the center of my head. And then my ring finger, when I need to close my left nostril, will come down. When I need to close my right nostril, my thumb will do that. So it's a little hard to see me with my hand in front of my face, but I'm gonna kind of swap sides. You guys don't need to turn your head. I'm just gonna do that so you can see. So starting inhale, we're gonna close the right nostril, inhale through the left, hold the breath, pinch both nostrils, let go with the thumb, exhale through the right nostril. Then inhale through the right nostril. Close it off with the thumb, let go of the ring finger, exhale through the left nostril. Inhale through the left nostril, close it off, exhale. If you find the hand confusing, you can just imagine breathing in through the right, close your eyes, breathe in through the right, exhale through the left. If you want to use the hands, I'm going to use the hands just to demonstrate. So we'll take our middle finger, put it in the center of our forehead. The thumb is going to close our right nostril. And we'll inhale through the left now. Inhale. Close it off, hold the breath. Let go with the thumb. Exhale through the right. You can close your eyes if you like. Inhale through the right. Close that nostril with the thumb. Let go with the ring finger. Exhale through the left nostril. Inhale left. Close it off. Release the thumb. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close it with the thumb. Release the ring finger. Exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Close it. Release the thumb. Exhale through the right. Inhale through the right nostril. Close it with the thumb. Release the ring finger. Exhale. Now release the hand. Just sit and breathe. Notice if you feel more space within the head. If your breath maybe is a little bit easier. You might need to blow your nose. Sometimes it dislodges some stuff caught in our sinuses, but that's good. Sit a moment, feeling the breath moving more easily in through the nostrils, filling up the head as the lungs are expanding. Good. I'm going to stretch the arms some. Bring that down. We're going to do our breath and movement where we're raising the arms on the inhale, exhale, pushing the air down. I have a tendency to cross my ankles, but we want to keep our feet flat on the ground if we can, or at least out in front of us, parallel and not kind of crossed over. That's just more comfortable and helps you relax, that's fine, but ideally we want to be very much in position. So again, hips are reaching down towards the ground, crown of the head reaching up, shoulders floating over the hips, ears floating over the shoulders. Take our arms down to the sides. Take a breath in, exhale. The next inhale, raise the arms up overhead, inhale. Bringing that air up into the lungs and exhale, pushing the air back down to the ground. Inhaling up. Maybe touching the fingertips, bending the elbows if you need to. Exhaling down. 2 more, inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up, scooping the breath in. Exhale, pushing it back down, good. Now we're gonna try a twist with this. So I'm gonna reach up with my hands like I did before on the inhale, but on the exhale, I'm gonna turn to the right and reach towards the front and the back of the room. Inhale, coming to center. Exhale, twist to the other side, reaching the other arm forward. Inhaling up. Down to the side, we're gonna do 2 more sets. Inhaling up. Exhaling down, you can look over that back shoulder, get an extra twist in the upper spine. Inhaling up. Exhaling down. Hips are heavy in the seat. Relaxing the shoulders. Relaxing the jaws. Inhale up. 1 more side. Exhale down. Inhale up. Reach up, 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 up. Head might tilt back. And exhale down. Good. Shake out the shoulders. Shake out the hands and the wrists. Let's do some wrist circles. You pick up 1 foot and circle an ankle. Go the opposite way. Good. Place that foot down. Pick up the other foot. Circling 1 direction. Deep breaths in. Soft exhale. Go the opposite way. Good. And we're going to do pushing the elevator doors again, just to get some blood pumping in the arms, build in more energy and ease going in the arms. I don't know about you guys, my hands get pretty cramped up, especially at the end of summer. We're gonna act like we have these elevator doors pushing into our hands. Our hands are out to the side, palms facing outward. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, push those doors open very slowly and strongly. As you exhale, arms come in. You can allow the breath. The breath doesn't have to be suspended that long. You can breathe in and out as like an inhale, exhale as you push. Inhale, exhale as you come in. Or you can have a longer breath and inhale all the way out. Spreading the lungs and spreading the arms. Exhale, lungs come down, hands come towards the sides. 2 more. Inhale out. Exhale in. Inhale out. Exhale in. Good. Roll the shoulders and then bring them up to the ears. Inhale as you exhale, roll them back and down. Let the shoulder blades kind of come in and kiss each other at the back. Bringing them forward, up towards the ears. Down the back as you exhale. Coming front, pulling that inhale as you roll them up to the ears. Exhale through the mouth, rolling them down. Shake them out. Roll the head in a circle. Maybe like you're drawing the moon on the sky. Creating that circle with the crown of the head. There was a pencil at the tip of your head. Soft and easy. And breathe. Okay. Taking the nose over the right shoulder. Bringing the opposite arm, maybe the left arm out to the side. Reaching out to the left and looking over to the right. Take a deep inhale. As you exhale, relax the arm. Bring the nose forward. Next inhale, nose goes over the left shoulder. I'm going to reach the other arm out. The right arm is going to go to the side. So looking to the left, reaching to the right. Breathe into the side of the neck. Soften the shoulders and the chest. Soften the belly, the thighs. Deep inhale as you reach and look. As you exhale, softly lower the arm. Bring the nose forward. A couple more shoulder rolls, just as we loosen the neck. We're going to bring our right hand forward, or your left, whichever one, and start to bring it over to the side. So as I'm pulling this arm, I'm resisting. So it's almost like if I weren't pulling with this hand, my arm would do that. So I want to push against this hand with the arm, but this hand's going to win. So I'm going to pull it in very slowly as I'm pushing against the hand. Deep breath when you get to the point of no more stretching. Exhale through the mouth. Another inhale. Soften the shoulders and release the arm. Other arm, we're going to reach out front. Taking the other hand onto the forearm. Pressing the forearm into the hand, hand into the forearm. The hand's going to win and pull it over like a gate. A really heavy gate. I'm closing in. Softening the shoulders. Pulling the arm in, holding when you're ready. Take a deep breath. Breathe into that tightness. Breathe it out on the exhale. One more, breathe it in. Gather that tension and let it go on the exhale. Relax the arm. Shake out the hands. Good. So we're going to do our forward fold. So we want something to rest against our ribs. I'm going to demonstrate it with a pillow. So when you're in bed and you need to stretch, you'll have an idea what it looks like. If you have a pillow with you right now, you're welcome to grab it and try. If not, you're going to use your hands, cross them in front of you so that they're supporting your ribs on your knees. or put your elbows in towards you and your forearms will support you that way. If you have a pillow, then would place it on your lap, hug it in like this, and then fold over. And that'll give support so that you have more of a stretch in the back. We're just gonna breathe here. Allow your body to hang. Feel your head become heavy. Feel your head dripping off of the spine like a drop of water about to release and fall to the ground. Softly vibrating on the sound of my voice. Releasing the tongue. Releasing the shoulders and upper back. Maybe swallowing to release the throat. A deep breath into the belly, into the upper back. Let it out through the mouth. 2 more big sighs. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. 1 more. So let the body rest here a minute, feeling the weight of your body moving into the seat, gravity of the earth pulling you into the center, giving you support and foundation. When you're ready, take a deep inhale, slowly push yourself up to sitting. And we'll begin our meditation. I'd like to start by rubbing the palms, creating some warmth and friction in the hands. Again, if your hands are dry, you can get a little warmth by getting some hot breath in there and then rubbing that. Moisture will create a little more friction in the skin. Feeling that warmth in the hands, we're going to bring them into the center of the chest in a prayer pose. Then we're going to start to separate the palms just about an inch or 2. Feeling the warmth you created between the palm of the hands, the openness, that friction created, and the sensation of the skin. See if you can sense the energy moving between the palms. Maybe as you breathe, the energy of your heart moves into that space. Feeling the energy of your heart between your hands. Does it have a color to it? Maybe a light green, teal blue, or soft pink. Does that heart energy have a texture to it? Maybe it's velvety or silky. Maybe it's tingly, or it could feel scratchy or numb. Whatever you're feeling, that's okay. Just gonna feel it and observe it. Notice it as a texture, a color. Allow the palms to float together at the center of the heart. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, drop the palms into the lap. We're gonna place the left hand on top of the right hand, palms facing up. Sitting tall in our seat, reaching towards the ground with our tailbone reaching up to the sky with the crown of our head. Shoulders floating over hips, ears floating over the shoulders. Center of the heart softly expanding as you breathe. Tapping in again to that energy, the color, the texture, maybe the temperature. If it were a place to visit, what would it look like? It'd be outside. It would just be a colorful room. Maybe you had a scratchy or a numb sensation in the heart. Or you weren't sure what you were feeling. Can you imagine your favorite color now weaving itself in like a thread into the heart, casting a light surrounding the heart, warming. Feeling that color swirling through, changing the atmosphere, making it more peaceful and more comfortable in whatever way feels open to you. Maybe a cool breeze, the sound of leaves rustling, sound of animals, sound of softness and silence. Maybe tuning into the sound of your own breath, what colors and textures it holds, what environment it creates for our minds. Really allowing that to shift into something softer, more easeful, more fun and playful. Feeling a sparkling joy entering, growing on the breath. Just joy spreading out through the heart center, through the bones and the muscles of the body. Feeling this tingling sensation on the skin. Sensing it in the room surrounding you. And noticing that it begins on the breath. We can tune into that sensation and with our breath amplify and saturate our environment with it. Giving gratitude for this miracle of breath and life and movement. Bring our hands together in front of the heart again. Take a deep breath in through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. We'll end the class with 3 ohms. You can listen or sing along. Inhale and exhale, then inhale to ohm. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale to ohm. Another deep breath in through the nose. Let it out softly through the lips. Feeling the sensation you created in your body with the sound of your voice vibrating through the heart, through the throat and the head. Tune into the heartbeat within your fingertips, breath within your nostrils, and slowly open your eyes. Namaste.